Hello, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. And I wanted to put on something that was springy. And so I have my little overscarf here. And I really am excited about spring. It's a beautiful day here today. And we put our chairs out on the patio. I'm really looking forward to going out there and sitting in the sun. So I hope you're having that kind of weather wherever you are, except those of you who are like our Mary in Uruguay is in the middle of winter. So anyway, we're really glad that you're here. And I can we I don't see anything up there yet. So I'm just wondering. Stacy's here with me. So we're looking to see what is going on. And it's not coming up on my Facebook account. So Stacy, do you see anybody on there yet? There's Leslie. Woohoo! Yay! All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Um, we're having a wonderful time. We went to the expo in Spokane, the festival, and had a wonderful time there. And Leslie had a wonderful time at the Rosani Fair. So it's really an interesting time that we're in. And the cards that I picked today are really interesting. I found that our theme for the month is the fragrance of hope, and I'm going to be giving a presentation about that to our Vortal membership group. It's on Sunday at 2 o'clock. So I've been working with that and really having fun with it. I think that we're going to really have interesting conversations. So Stacy, maybe you can put up the link to the Vortal. So anybody who has not signed up for it, it's $7 a month or $70 a year. And you have a lot of free stuff that you can do. And I know Leslie's working on a meditation. Yay! I love Leslie's meditations. So we'll look forward to that. So it looks like we have somebody else that hasn't quite. Oh, there's Will. Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with our cards for this coming week because this is a really amazing week. The luminary is unfolding. So unfolding is just a really important one for all of us at this point. And Stacy will put up another one that will show it to you a little closer. But what I picked out from this one is in the something to consider part of the book, it says there is so much more within your crystalline core. Look at the crystalline core in there. Than you yet know. It is time for your unfolding. One small step at a time is all it takes. So think a little bit about what that means. What does it mean that there is more in your crystalline core? So see if you can figure out what your crystalline core is. It could be your heart center. It could be your solar plexus. It just depends on where you feel that crystalline energy. Well, I see Anne and Mia. Hey, welcome. Um, you know, the crystalline core is the center of who you are. And what it's saying, what this card is saying is there is so much more in that crystalline core than you yet know. So it's like there's things there that you haven't yet become aware of or you haven't acknowledged. So this week, be sure that you're doing that because you're going to need that. It is time for your unfolding. Unfolding meaning there's lots more to what you're here to do. There's lots more for you to be available to. So be sure and go in there and find out what that means. And then one small step is all it takes, because sometimes we go, well, I'm already overwhelmed. How am I going to be doing something more? Well, the universe we'll set it up so either you will have help, or it means that some of the things you have been doing are no longer what you need to do. So you will be guided as to how to deal with that. So don't worry about it. It's not a problem. And then in addition, there's a message from the energy of unfolding, the consciousness of unfolding. And so this is what unfolding is telling us about itself. My faceted core, see the faceted core in there? See where it looks like there is a crystal there? My faceted core encourages you to unfold all that has been hidden within your fathomless inner space. You know, we think there's only a certain amount of inner space inside of us. It's like the universe. We have the universe in it. And I was in Stacy's Qigong class this morning, and she was talking about that the universe is in us and we are the universe. So there is much more within your faceted core than you yet realize. It's time. You have held this in for so very long. My vibration supports and furthers your unfolding. Do not be afraid. So any of you who have an idea of what is unfolding, just put a little message in the chat to say what it is that you feel is unfolding in you, because we would like to hear about that. And then my message for you about unfolding is, have you felt something deep inside that has wanted to come forward, but so far it hasn't seemed like the right time? Check again, sense and feel if this is the right time. Unfolding can help you locate what this is and assist you to bring it forward. So be sure that you take the time to sense and feel what that is that's unfolding inside of you. And that's why I'm suggesting that you put it up there so we can see what that is for you, because together we can hold the intention that will come about for you in a very easy way. And the other part of it is unfolding. If you have the luminaries, and we're going to be putting up a place where you can buy the luminaries, which is on transformationaltools.com. And we really love using the luminaries and the color cards. They are really helpful. So I'm hoping that you, if you don't have them, that you will consider buying those. Anyway, unfolding can help you locate what this is and assist you to bring it forward. So how does it do that? Well, there's a consciousness in this mandala. And as you sit with a card, you know, this from the deck, you can sit with that card and you can put it on your heart. You can put it on your solar plexus. You can sleep on it. There are many ways to connect with that consciousness that will be very helpful to you. All right, so now let's go to the color card, and it is the Strength in Blue. So Stacy's going to put up a picture of blue that is a picture that Mia did of her flowers. So that I really love this picture because it really has the vibration of blue. And we're in the strength. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? We're in the strength of blue. And this is what I want to do is read to you a little bit out of the color card book so you can see what came up through the strength of blue. Blue is found in the color energy center or chakra that encompasses the lower jaw, throat, and neck. It is often thought to have something to do with speaking. I find it goes way beyond that. This center is our soul expression, which often shows up in art, speech, or any way you bring your creative and expressive nature into the outer world. So there's the inner world where you have all of these attributes and abilities, and there's the outer world where you can express them. And sometimes it's daunting to express that in the outer world because people like us that are highly sensitive and intuitive don't necessarily feel comfortable sharing with other people. And that was one of the reasons for setting up our membership called the Vortal, which is a takeoff of one of the the cards from Luminaries, which is called Vortality. And it's about a vortex and a, okay. And a what, Stacy? Vortex and, okay, I'll get it. It'll come back. It's one of those things I always feel like the answer's right up here and I just have to pull it into my mind. So anyway, it's a Will or Leslie, you can put it up for me too. Portal, a vortex and a portal. And what that means is, Will's unfolding in his yard and dance space. Nice. This nice weather is a good time to be doing that. Being out in the air and sunshine and flowers and all of that. That's wonderful. All right. So the strength in blue is about us expressing from the center of our soul whatever it is that we are to express right now. I've got a thing that wants to scan right now, so I'm going to see if I can have it stop. Okay. What is it that you are being guided to express from your soul? Because this card is the strength in blue, this color is telling you it is time to lovingly allow your creative spirit to bring forward what has been within you for some time, maybe your whole life. Notice how this is connected to the luminary unfolding that we have for today. If you have any reluctance to allow this inner spirit to create, turn to the energy of unfolding. It will help you resolve what holds you back. It will give you courage to open to this new or old path that is your contribution to this life. So do not be afraid to move in, because we are really in the time that many of these new attributes or attributes that we have used in past lives or attributes that we maybe experienced early in this lifetime, we are being asked to bring those forward at this time. So, Stacy, would you put up how people can join the Vortal? The Vortal is about being a part of a community where it's safe to be who you are, where it's safe to say what you want to say and ask questions. It's a place where there's a community that together help each other. And it's also a place where you can gain a lot of tools on your journey that will be helpful to you. So please consider giving it a try. You can try for 1 month. And then if that doesn't seem right to you, you can go ahead. Thank you, Mia. I finally got it. Can discover your true self, experience long-lasting healing, and live from your authenticity. Now, today at 2:30, I am going to be starting the Color Course 101, which is the basic color course of a modality that I created called complementary color therapy. And it's probably a little late to sign up now, but we will be doing that course again. And next month, we will be doing one that we really love, which is another foundational course for us. And that is the one that helps you thrive as a highly sensitive and intuitive person. Oh, Vicky from New Zealand. Hello, hello. Welcome. So this is why we're here. And then now I'm going to pick a card for each of you who are here live. I love doing this. It gives us a chance to see what's going on for ourselves. The other ones are more of a general reading that you can use for the week. And what I have written up, Stacy will be putting on the blog on our website, transformationaltools.com. And you can go there and see the specifics of what I offered from today. Or you can go back to this when we're finished, it's there so you can see it again. All right, so I'm going to write down names. I want to make sure I haven't missed anyone. So we have Leslie and Will and Mia, and I think it was Anne, and we have Vicky. So if there's anyone, is there anyone, Stacy, that you're thinking of that I've missed? Let me go back here and see if I can see if there's anybody else.
I had the same people.
Okay, great. All right, so Leslie, sometimes I like to look back and see what you got last week. Leslie, you had Crystal, and so let's see, because the luminaries want to work with you again. So let's just see which luminary comes up for you. I think you've had this one before recently too. This one is Love Child, which is a wonderful, wonderful energy. And I'm just going to tune in here and see what that's about for you, Leslie. Oh, April, I didn't see you. Okay, gotcha. You know what that feels like for me, for you, Leslie, is that you're really considering how much you want to be more playful, and I feel like these spring days and stuff can help us all be a little more playful, and not feel burdens, and to release the burdens and know that the spirit will help us to figure out how to do the things that we need to do without getting all stressed out. So this one is just a lovely one for you. There we go. Okay, it was going round and round. That's a lovely one, isn't it? Don't you feel that sense of childlike wonder and that sense of how we can be less burdened and just have more fun like you did when you were a child? Okay, so that's for you. Leslie, yours it is. Love Child. All right, Will, yours is a color card today. So let's see what's up for Will. We got this one for everybody last week, I think, and this is black, or maybe it was a week before. But you have the strength in black, focused, transforming, full of potential. And so I think it's interesting because last week you had the lesson in pink, and now you've moved into this. I always tell people that black is all of the pigments mixed together. So if you had paints, if you mixed all the different colors together, you get black. So it means there are lots of possibilities for you when you're in the strength of black. There's so much, it's kind of like unfolding. There's so much in the crystalline core, Will, that is there for you to work with. And you have many, many possibilities that are coming up in the strength that you're in for this week. So this will be fun to see what comes about for you out of that. So you have the strength in black. All right, Mia, yours is a luminary. So let's see what's up for Mia. No, that's not the one. Let me just see here. Okay, this is the one for Mia. Okay, so this one is called Mosaic. And Mosaic is how we can look at the world. Mosaic tells us that there are many different kinds of people that you will be meeting, Mia, that are different. So it's really about non-judgment, non-expectations, but just allowing whoever you're introduced to, whoever comes into your life, just allow it to be, because it's just exactly what needs to happen at that time. So it's one of those things. It's like, don't worry about it, just be present, allow, and see what happens. So that's kind of cool. All right, so Mia's is mosaic. So Anne, yours is a color card. I hope, are you still here, Anne? Yours is a lesson in white. So what that said, it says seek out answers from a higher source. But what I'm feeling is that you're working with a lot of the colors of light, but there's still a way in which it's not quite making sense to you. So what I would say, oh, there's a beautiful white rose. Yeah, I love that. I would say that, what it says on the card is seek out answers from a higher source. I feel like this is a time to stay very grounded, but also allow yourself to experience what is right here and right now, and also to be available to your inner knowing and to the higher source, which is the where everything comes from. So it's the divine source. So that's a really good one. And you just, black is in the middle part of it. And what it means is that it's important. Well, what it suggests is stand in a column of white light while on solid black. So the solid black connects you to the earth and to all the colors that are part of our earthly experience. And it's also then a column of white light is connecting you to the divine source. So it's really important to have that kind of balance. Okay, so for Anne, we have lesson in white. Now, Vicki. So glad you're here, Vicki. Yours is a luminary, Vicki. So let's see what's up for you. Oh, I love this. Vicki, this is a card called Sweetness. And Stacy will put that up so you can see it a little bit better. But sweetness is really about experience the sweetness of life. And there's a part in here that I want to read to you because it's something that has always had an impact on me, and it feels like it's a really important part for you. Wrapped in a blanket of fragrant hope, hugged by a warm breeze of compassion, encouraged by the whisper of inner empowerment, and showered with heavenly swirls of divine devotion, you may choose to open to receive the sweetness of life. So it's, oh, Deborah's here. Deborah's here. Okay, good. All right, I got you down. I have a friend who calls it Deborah. So what I want to say for you, Vicki, is that this is the time to allow yourself to be under a blanket of fragrant hope, to be hugged by a warm breeze of compassion, be encouraged by the whisper of that inner empowerment, and be showered with heavenly swirls of divine devotion. That's just so important. And you will find that is going to lift you up in a way that will surprise you. So sweetness was for Vicki. All right, April. April, yours is a color card today. So let's see what's up for April. Is that, yeah, it jumped out at me. So, well, it's the strength in white. So April, I know that you do a lot of work on yourself. Well, this is like, congratulations. You are now in the strength of white, which is pure, strong, and unconditionally loving. This is a time to remember that that's who you truly are. Oh, look at that. That's, that's a good one. It's a good one for April. April works with animals, so
Well, looks like we might have lost Arlene there for a moment. Hopefully she'll get signed back on. I was wondering if we froze up. I was trying to sign on my phone to see if it was my computer or not. So not sure if you must have got your whole reading, April. I'm like, I do not know. Let's see if she signs back in. So I know we have Deborah still waiting. It froze on your end too? Okay. Yeah, it froze on my end. So we're going to say that it was on Arlene's side. It might be her new desk setup. Maybe it's not getting a strong enough signal. Maybe she'll pop back in on the phone. Let's just double check the phone. So we shall continue on. Look at that. I just happen to have some cards handy here. What do you know? And if you notice, I am actually at my home today. I have been going from my seasonal job at the tax office. So I have my banner up. Had a great time at the festival sharing Qigong and talking to new people interested in the art of it and how it changes and heals. And so I'm still wasting time to see if Arlene gets on, but for Deborah, we've got the luminary. I'm frozen too. Oh no. Yeah, that's where I ended up too. Works with animals. So April, you may not have gotten your actual reading. Okay, so Deborah, if you happen to, if I'm still frozen or am I okay? You got celebration. And so it's first of all, it's a beautiful card. And then and April, I'll go back to you if Arlene doesn't get back on. Let me get celebration up, possibly. Oh, I'm okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to get this card up. Now I'm even being funny on my screen, so must be all the cosmic waves we're creating as a group, and it's messing with the internet, right? That's how it works, correct? We're all powerful and strong. And so here's, oh, I didn't even, I put the wrong one. It's ecstasy. I get ecstasy and celebration. To me, they're kind of similar. So it's just the Facebook funk. Oop, I think Arlene's popping back on. Yay.
I'm on my phone.
Okay, so I didn't realize. So April didn't get her reading. You froze up right when you talked about the animals, but I had already jumped up. I pulled ecstasy for Deborah. So if you want to continue on, if you tap in.
She has two cards in because I got the mosaic. So that's interesting. So
Well, let's
tell
go back
Deborah.
to mosaic. I was just, filling in
No,
the
no.
gap
I
on the spot. I
think
was on the spot. Like, oh no.
they're both right.
Oh, you're not up there. Let's get you, add you to the stage. Let me get off of here.
All right. I don't know why we've had some trouble with our internet, so I don't know why. But anyway, what I wanted to say about Mosaic, Deborah, is you are already meeting a lot of people, but you're going to be meeting a lot of people that were quite different from who you've met before. And the whole idea of Mosaic is to be available without any kind of judgment, without any expectations. Just do what you usually do, and that is just meet them where they are. So it's kind of going to be an exciting time for you. And now, Stacy, tell her what you got for uh, that one is the last one in the deck. What is it?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Yeah, tell her what
See
you
it,
got.
if you really look at the fine print, you see it on my screen. It's my little cheat sheet there, up in the left corner. So ecstasy, actually putting that along with mosaic, that's kind of a cool mix, because to be out there and sharing all that and seeing all the little pieces and particles blending, and you're sharing it, and really, and I think there's a lot of reflection in mosaic. But now you go into that place, it's like giving you that vision of that place of ecstasy. I mean, you're in your groove, you're like, yes, this is great, this is exciting, it's right where I need to be, this is my purpose. So it's that whole like I said, that goal. I mean, even though that is ever changing, but to get this beautiful bouquet of flowers in between. So just keep up that great work and continue on this path that you're on, because you're on it.
And I just want to read one thing from here in the book, Deborah, is the hoped for of magnificence of tomorrow is now. Open the floodgates of divine human passion, burst forth as a fully resonant song of ecstasy. And you've worked really hard to get where you are, and uh, to reach as many people as you can. And this is really an opening this week for you. So really enjoy it and be with it, because this is your time. All right. Well, that is what we have for this week. And we're really happy that you were all here. Please.
Crystal class.
Yes, go. Okay. We have Dodie's crystal class that's coming up on Tuesday, right? Are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tuesday the 23rd at 6:30. I was just trying to get the link. It is over on transformationaltools.com under the events. She is
And
doing these classes.
I want to show you if you can see this. I don't know if you can. Let's see. Can you get this? I've got on my wrist. Well, it's just showing my picture is stuck. So, can you still hear me, Stacy?
Yes, I can.
Okay. The stone that she's working with is apatite, and it is has a blue cast to it. And I went to the local store here on Whidbey Island and found a not a necklace, but a bracelet that has that in it. And I wore it to bed last night. And it's a really amazing stone. And she's also going to be talking about how the best way to clean your stones and your crystals. And there's some things out there that people do that don't really honor the the beautiful crystals and stones. So you'll want to come and learn about that. It's for an hour. It's $25. And if you're part of our membership group, the Vortal, it's $20. So please think about it, because this is going to be a fun class. And we already have people that are signed up. So come on, and we'll just fill the room with love. So anyway, anything else that we need um, to offer people today, Stacy?
I think we've got it covered. There's just been so much going on. The energy's flowing.
Yep.
Definitely, we're all moving ahead quickly. Fourth gear, fifth gear. Here we go.
Yeah.
I said Qigong's going well. We got our classes all kicking up, presentations, and hopefully we're finding everyone a niche that they are attracted to and can learn and grow and develop here at Transformational Tools.
So we're really moving forward as well, and listening to spirit and finding out right timing for things. So come join us. It's a really fun time to be together. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you. And we will now go ahead and sign off, but we will see you next time. Again, thank you and enjoy your day.